While Chelsea have got 3 player debuts, 2 of which we've got El Shaarawy from Roma, £30 million, and Hector Bellerin, £28 million from Arsenal. Let's kick off now. Swansea City against Chelsea. Chelsea losing 2-1 in their last match against Burnley. Swansea drawing their last match, so Swansea will feel like they have a chance, although Chelsea still can't underestimate them. They are a big team. As Swansea get in very early on here. It's Nathan Dyer. Don't know what that slide tackle was there. It's Nathan Dyer again, a brilliant stop there from Cavalli. On the attack very early on here. This is brilliant play from Britain here. Oh, it's Britain yet again. Begovic with a save. We're only 3 minutes in and Swansea have been absolutely dominating it. It looks like Chelsea may have another game where they get dominated here. Well, it's a foul here by Hector Bellerin on his first game with Chelsea. It's a yellow card. And hopefully he can't get a red in his debut here. Chelsea this season anonymous with getting red cards, and they've got 3. They've only played 5 games, and this could be another red card in the books here for a debut player. Well, Musunda will come on for Gylfi Sigurdsson. He's injured against his former team here. Big day for him against his former club, but he won't play any further part. 5 minutes in and we've already got an injury. As it comes to Parejo, his first shot on his debut, and it's Chelsea's first shot in this match. Cork here, brilliant skills. He finds Llorente, finds Britain, and it's over the bar. It's been repetitive with Chelsea here, where their opponents just can't find the net. They'll be really close range and they'll just knock it over the bar. That's another prime example of that. Brilliant play, it's Musunda who finds El Shaarawy. Maybe Chelsea can get on the counter here and score. As he finds Diego Costa, it's shot, and it's a brilliant save by Fabianski. It's Chelsea's second shot of this match. And they've done well not to concede thus far, but Swansea nearly conceded there. It's a corner. Swept in by Cesc Fabregas. Zuma finds a head, it's a goal! And Chelsea, unexpectedly, 1-0 up here, 14 minutes in. They've only had 3 shots. Swansea have had about 7 at this point, but Chelsea with the corner there. It did take a deflection, actually, off a defender there, but Zuma will still take the goal there. It's Chelsea who are ahead, and it'll actually be an own goal. Yes, Oddison. It's Chelsea 1, Swansea City 0. As he passes it back, as it comes to Parejo with a shot. Fabianski, very audacious effort, using his pace to run down the wing here. It's Musunda, has a shot at goal, and it was a nice little run there. None of the defenders actually going on him. Scared maybe that they'd foul him, maybe get a yellow or even a red, but a nice shot there. If the effort was any better, that probably would have found the back of the net. As it finds El Shaarawy here, and it will be, that's a penalty for Chelsea here, and I'm not sure what for. Maybe handball. I'm not sure what the penalty is for, but Chelsea do get the penalty. Parejo could score on his debut here, 2-0. But we'll have to check back on the penalty decision later, because I'm not sure what it was for, but Parejo steps up for the penalty. He's not missed one for Villarreal, and he misses one here. Chelsea missed the penalty. Parejo on his debut could have scored, and he misses a penalty. Not that far wide, but he was going for a good effort there. Look at that. It's just wide, and the manager will be furious. Oh, it's a tackle there by Marcos Alonso, and he's already got a red this season. And it's a yellow card. Chelsea on 2 yellows now. They'll have to be cautious for the rest of this match. We're only 27 minutes into the game, and Marcos Alonso makes a really dumb tackle. It's a penalty, yes it is. And everything went silent for a minute. Kubali, and we're 30 minutes in, and maybe Swansea can make do with their penalty. Chelsea missing a chance for a penalty earlier. We're not sure what that was for. Possibly handball, but this one here is clear as day. It was a trip up there, stopped him going from goal. It could have even been a red, to be honest. It's Begovic here against Nathan Dyer. And maybe he can get his first penalty for Swansea City here. And yes, he does. Top corner. A brilliant penalty. Swansea get the equaliser there. Not surprised. They've been on the front foot. And to be honest, they deserved a goal. It's Chelsea who may feel like it was a penalty that gave Swansea the goal there, but it was just constant attack. It was Swansea 1, Chelsea 1. As it's fouled to Jack Cork here. Maybe Swansea, nope. It's the second major chance that Swansea haven't put away. I mean, they've had a few chances, but there's two. This is probably the second chance that hasn't went in. Obviously, besides that penalty. El Shawari. And it's half time. There we go. Swansea 1, Chelsea 1. There's been decent amount of chances for both teams. Swansea maybe just having the edge in this match, but it's a very even game. Sigurdsson getting injured early on, a really main man for Chelsea there, and two of Swansea's main players, I'd go as far to say. But one goal from a penalty miss from Chelsea, and an own goal from Swansea City. It's Chelsea 1, Swansea City 1. Far. This is back with Willian. Maybe, just maybe. This is brilliant skill by him. As he takes a shot on, what a goal! A little run by Willian there. He made a mistake earlier when he could have scored on the run, but that's Chelsea's goal of the season by far. A nice little run. And then the finish was just superb. The run was good enough, but the shot was probably the best part. Crossbar and in, nobody would get into that. No keeper in the world. Chelsea get their second goal of the match. And it's not an own goal this time. It's Willian who scores. Chelsea 2-1 up against Swansea. Is that another? That's another penalty. Fernandez in this game is just on riot here. 54 minutes in and Chelsea could get a third goal. Will Pereiro take it yet again? Well, Pereiro does step up for it again. Maybe not making the same mistake he did, and it's saved by Fabianski. What are the chances of that? Two penalties by the same player. Missed. I mean, one of them was on target, but just saved. The other one wide of the target. Will he be on penalty duty from now on? He's not missed a penalty for Villarreal being the main penalty taker, but Chelsea's two penalties, missed two. It's down the wing. Cross. Oh, he doesn't cross it in, actually. He finds Ollison. It's probably Swansea's best chance of this second half, to be honest, but nothing great. Find his man. And maybe, just maybe, Chelsea can go on to score here. As it's whipped in from Asunda. It's a bicycle kick from Diego Costa, and if that went in, we would have swapped Willian's goal for the season for Diego Costa's by far, but keeper saves it. Just maybe he'll go for the shot here. As it finds Diego Costa, comes back to Masunda, maybe, and that was a really weak shot. This is knocked in from Pereiro here. And it's off the crossbar. I'm not sure who got the final touch. Diego Costa, I think. Could have been David Luiz, but let's see there. It was Diego Costa off the crossbar. He's scored 3 headers already this season. It's El Shawari. So here comes Cesc Fabregas. And it's a brilliant through pass. Diego Costa should get the goal now. And it's Diego Costa, and yet Chelsea 3-1. It's not all over for Swansea just yet, but you'd expect Chelsea to go on and win this game now. They've been really dominant. The first half has been, or the second half rather, has been all them. Chelsea with the first half. He actually knocked that in with his left foot there. Could have went on his stronger foot, but the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. Diego Costa finds the left corner of the net. Chelsea 3-1 up, but it's intercepted. So this finds Ki Sung-young. It's a terrible attempt there by Philippe Ruffert. It's terrible, but terrible defending from Chelsea as well. I mean, the shot, the finish was not that good. Philippe Ruffert, we expect him to score from there. He's scored already this season, but and from a much further distance, to be honest. But it's Pereiro steps up to take the effort. So shot here, and it's on target. Not a bad effort. Fabianski with a save though. And it's over there. Chelsea get the victory. A victory they deserve, frankly. I mean, Swansea dominated the first half, but the second half was all Chelsea. It was only the last 5 minutes that Swansea had at least some sort of way to get back, but Swansea will be disappointed with that. They did get an equaliser pretty early on in the second half, in the first half, but the final score today: Swansea City 1, Chelsea 3. To be honest, we dominated much more than I thought we did. 26 shots, 22 on target. They only got 9 shots on target out of 17. Possession, they had better possession actually. Tackles, we made 36 tackles. That's the most tackles we've made this season. 36. Fouls, we made a little bit more fouls. Corners, we had one more corner, one more foul. Basically the exact same stats there. And shot accuracy, we had much better shot accuracy. You can tell Swansea just should have put at least 17 of them shots, or at least 9 of them shots rather, in the back of the net. And pass accuracy, they had better of that. So we had better shots, but they had better possession. Overall, we had better finishing, they had better control of the ball. That's basically what it is. Let's see who they voted as man of the match. Musunda. To be honest, I can't disagree with that. He was a good player. Came on for Sigurdsson. I had to put El Shaarawy and Cam. That's probably why he didn't play as good. Sigurdsson, I'd like to see him get a goal against his own club. I think that's quite cool when people get goals against their former teams. But anyway, thanks for watching this. And I'll quickly show you as where we are in the table as well, just in case you're curious. There's the other scores. Liverpool, they're in 0 minutes apparently, so obviously they've just kicked off. I don't really want to know the score from a team that's just kicked off unless somebody scores in the first 8 seconds. But player injured. Here we go. So table. We're actually going to have our first match in the Premier League as well, which will be pretty cool to see. I did put Chelsea in the Champions League just to make it a bit more interesting. I explained this. I know they're not in the Champions League in real life, but I mean to make it a bit more interesting. So I'm not playing the same teams all the time. So we've played the same as everyone else, besides Sunderland in the relegation zone. Sunderland against Everton. I wonder who's going to win that match. But Chelsea were 1-2, drawn 1, lost 1. Goals for. We've got the most goals for. Man City second, Southampton third, Crystal Palace, Southampton and Burnley in the top 3. They're not going to be there for long, because then we've got Man City, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool and Leicester as the next spots, and then Man United one after Leicester. And who's in the Swansea City, who we've just played in the relegation zone, lost 3, drawn 1, so they're not doing that well. But yeah, I don't think Crystal Palace will be up there that long, I'll tell you that. But let's see how long Sigurdsson's out for. He is out for 4 weeks. That's not that good, to be honest. Pretty poor. And we'll quickly just unnerve SL Benfica there. Why not? About last match I did well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.